All right. See what we got. Only reason I'm doing this is because a couple of you brothers emailed me. I really don't care that much, but because at first I was going to email you guys back and say, no, I don't think that's her. It's just, another delusional sounding black bimbo. But the more I listen to the Tommy yelling match with this female calling herself, what was her name? Christelle or Cheyenne? Hold up, we can find out together. So we're going to compare these audios. What did this black bimbo in Tommy's video call herself? Oh, and by the way, you guys get to see how I produce a lot of my videos, especially back in the day. I do a lot of these screen recorded videos now, but you get to see the tool that I use to when I actually make videos like this upcoming Amber Geiger Botham Jean documentary. You get to see this. So you guys email me something about a female that called into Tommy Sotomayor's show, calling herself Cheyenne or Christelle or something. We'll see in a minute. And Tommy is claiming in the title of his video, though he clowns a lot, which is why it's kind of hard to take his content seriously, that was SONCERAE calling under an alias. Now, normally I wouldn't care, but again, you brothers emailed me, and I didn't think what I heard was SONCERAE at first. I'm still a little skeptical, but after playing the last video of hers that was uploaded a few days ago on her channel, I'm less skeptical than I was before. But let's see. Chantel, you're on the air. Okay, so the caller was calling herself Chantel. So I'm going to convert both of these videos into audio, and then I'm going to try to compare the audios. First, starting off, I'm going to analyze the laugh, and then I'm going to try to analyze the voice. It's going to be quite a little distorted from the caller in the Tommy show because it's not a, they're not speaking as a first party. They're speaking as a third party, meaning they're calling through a phone to communicate, or some type of computer device to communicate with Tommy, and you're seeing and hearing that person's voice through like at least two devices, through Tommy's camera that he has set up and through the phone that they called on. Whereas SONCERAE's her last video that was uploaded, I guess the stream that somebody made on her show got taken down. You're hearing that through first party, which is her communicating through her camera. Her camera phone, I'm assuming, and just upload that to YouTube. So let's see what was this bimbo's name again? Chantel. Yeah, Chantel. Let's see what Chantel has to say. Chantel, you're on the air. Well, first, let me do this. I'm going to convert this into audio first. And then I'm going to convert her last video also into audio. And we're going to scrunch this up. I know you may not understand what's going on, but because I've made hundreds of videos this way, it's like second nature to me. Okay, so she starts to, in the argument with Tommy Sotomayor, she starts to, the Chantel caller, aka Chantel, laughs at, I think I clocked it at 5 minutes and 14 seconds. So we're just going to cut this video converted to audio strip to about 5 minutes if we can. I'm a little butterfingery today. It doesn't have to be exactly 5 minutes. That's not the point. I'm going to cut that out. And I'm going to analyze. I'm going to turn the volume up here. And then we're going to play.
Tell me a time and no, I'm not going to. Do y'all see this? Do y'all see how ignorant it is to talk to a black woman? She refuses to say something as simple. I said, if you know it, tell me. She won't tell me, but then said it's not true. Who does that? Only a black motherfucker would sit there and argue with you about something that they're not trying to prove. Ma'am,
Because, as a side note, I honestly don't know how Tommy has so much energy to argue with these idiot bimbos, other than the fact that he likes arguing and getting into it with black women. I couldn't do it. I don't even want to be around any of these heifers. I mean, I could not have that much energy as a man, as a grown man, to be arguing with a female. But I think that's one of his favorite pastimes. I couldn't do it. That's all I got to say. Let's try this again.
tell me a time and no, I'm not going to. Do y'all see this? Do y'all see how ignorant it is to talk to a black woman? She refuses to say something as simple. I said, if you know it, tell me. She won't tell me, but then said it's not true.
We're isolating the laugh. I don't know if I can hear it over Tommy's big mouth. I'm trying to isolate her laugh. It's very hard to hear. Because voices like fingerprints, like a person's handwriting do have signatures. Even like when a bomb goes off, first thing the FBI looks for are certain signatures of the bomb maker. So everything, because we're human beings, everything about us is unique. So even little things that a person says, if you're a good enough analyzer, and I'm not a professional, but I have done a lot of research. If you're good enough, you can analyze and see little signatures of little things. I don't want to spend too much time with this, but like I said, I guess it's worth a look.
I ask you again a question. No, you can't, because I asked you a question and you won't answer it. But you told me I was lying. I said, can you name one black woman who's been robbed at gunpoint by a white one? Go.
Nope, I think I went back too far. Hold up.
Who does that? Only a black motherfucker would say.
Okay, right after he says black motherfucker, she laughs.
Prove. Ma'am, I'll ask you.
I can't hear over these goddamn cars going past.
Sit there and argue with you about something that they're not trying to prove. Ma'am, I'll ask you another.
Okay, there's the laugh. This is the Goofy Broad's laugh. Now, we're gonna run over here to her last video that she produced, and we're gonna do the same thing. Oh, we're gonna have to add an extra column here on the audio strip. Bear with me, folks. Alright, we gotta drag this all the way to the beginning. We have to silence this temporarily, because we're also gonna try to analyze the voice. That's gonna be easier than analyzing the laugh with Tommy's big mouth in the way. Okay, so here I believe it was at the 7-minute and 14-second mark where SONCERAE laughed. Let me see.
Is because I'm multiracial. I'm partially her race. So she's thinking black people just all have
Black females are always talking about they're multiracial. I got Indian in my family. Ho, would you shut the hell up?
Their hair is magic.
Okay, there's a stupid laugh.
Whatever they're doing to their hair is magic.
Alright. Black girl magic. Yep. I don't know. Let me see. Okay, that's the stupid laugh that we want. Move this out of the way. Move this out of the way. Now we're going to take this and put it on the edge of the Tommy call / argument so we can try to see if we can hear over her big mouth. And I'll also let you guys be your own judge. Because again, I'm skeptical that this is her. But, oh, got to turn back on the volume. Like I said, guys, this is the way I make my videos. So.
Sit there and argue with you about something that they're not trying to.
We want as little of his mouth as possible. Tommy does one thing for sure. He makes sure that he's louder than the black bimbo, that's for sure. In every video where he's arguing with these hoes. Again, I don't know how you can have that much energy at 40-something years old to be arguing with these silly-ass females. But I think he enjoys that. He knows black females are irrational, and I think he's a bit of... I think he gets off on that. And, you know, to me as a man, that's kind of irrational too, but... Okay, there's a stupid laugh. I can't hear it over his big ass mouth. Jeez. I'm trying to cut out as little of his mouth as possible. If I had like equipment like people use to record music in a studio, I could actually I could partition the audio. There's computer equipment that can actually recognize different sounds in an audio strip and separate them. I could remove his voice completely so we can hear that laugh, but
Ma'am, I'll ask you another. Ma'am, I'll ask you another.
Okay, so this one here, this little strip of audio here is the woman giggling because she's getting underneath Tommy's skin. I don't think she's getting underneath Tommy's skin. She's trolling, and she knows that he's getting upset, and she gets off on that. And then this bottom audio strip here is from her last video when she laughed in a part of it, talking about some white woman that she claimed was asking her about her hair. So,
Ma'am, I'll ask you another.
Let's make sure both of these are up in volume. I'm gonna try one more time.
Ma'am, I'll ask you another. Ma'am, I'll ask you another. Ma'am, I'll ask you another. Ma'am, I'll ask you.
I can barely hear her laugh. Okay, let's go to the audio. There might be other parts here. Let's just see the audio. If we can isolate a piece of where she's specifically talking and he's not, that'll be easier to do. Because he has a big ass mouth. I don't disagree with what Tommy says about the black whore. It's just, my goodness, man. How do you have all that energy? I can't do it.
You're leaving. If I ask you again a question, no, you can't, because I asked you a question and you won't answer it. But you told me I was lying. I said, can you name one black woman who's been robbed at gunpoint by a white one? Go.
All right, she's getting ready to talk. We're going to move him out of the way. And we're going to play.
No, I can't name them, no. But I'm sure it has happened. But I can't name
I'm sure it has.
But I'm sure it has happened. But I'm sure it has happened.
All right, we're going to isolate that piece of audio there. And then we're going to go to where she's specifically talking herself. Oh, this is very complicated, guys. Sorry. Whoa, I know what to do. All right, you guys are seeing me do this in live time if you haven't noticed already. This is not edited. This is off the cuff. And the reason why I'm doing this off the cuff for two reasons. One, because I want you guys to be your own judge. Two, actually 3 reasons. Two, I want you to see how complex it is to produce a video when some of y'all complain about shit that, you know, you don't like in my video. And three, because I really don't give a fuck to dedicate a whole organized, edited, produced version of trying to see if this was really SONCERAE calling in. So you'll just have to take what you get.
Because ignorant people think that multiracial people are supposed to look racially ambiguous.
Okay, we'll stop that there. Move the rest of that audio out the way. Okay, so up here we have the caller. I keep forgetting the name because I only half give a fuck. What was it? Cheyenne or... oh fuck, I forgot already. Whoever the caller was with the alias name, Tommy, I think it was Chanel. Yeah, Chanel. This is AKA Chanel up top, calling in the Tommy show. And this down here at the bottom, that strip is from the last video that SONCERAE made about the struggle, success, or whatever bullshit of black women. So we're going to try to compare those audios.
No, I can't name them, no, but I'm sure it has happened. Because ignorant people think that multiracial people are supposed to look racially ambiguous. No, I can't name them, no, but I'm sure it has happened. Because ignorant people think that multiracial people are supposed to look racially ambiguous. No, I can't name them, no, but I'm sure it has happened. Because ignorant people think that multiracial people are supposed to look racially ambiguous.
Okay, I do want to point one thing out. I'm not thoroughly convinced that this is SONCERAE. It could just be somebody that, you know, there's a lot of black females that have specific sounds. I will say this, when I first listened to and compared these two videos, before I downloaded them and decided to do this project, I was not convinced at all that these were the same person. But there's something specific, very, very unique about SONCERAE's voice that you can hear after she says a word, pronounces a word that out of her mouth. I don't know if I can explain this where it would make sense, but there's a signature about her voice where after she says a word, there's almost like a lag, like if you're when you're driving down the street and your back tire catches on to something and you hear like your car driving, but you hear it dragging something at the same time. There's like a small aftershock. You know, it's kind of a lot of overweight people, which SONCERAE is. They have that that tone where, you know, some of them sound like they're trying to catch their breath, and others they have like a lazy lag time in their voice where it's, let me see if I can imitate it. Like when she says, okay, like if she says, I have a red box, I guess it would kind of sound like, I have a red box. And there's like when she says box, it's like box. Like, it's like you can hear like after box, it's like with box, you can hear it like kind of being drug along. It's not like just box. It's like box. Let me see if I can help y'all understand what I'm saying. Now, this is the caller from, God, I give up on the fucking name. Cheyenne, whatever the fuck, I don't know.
No, I can't name them, no, but I'm sure it has happened. Because
Okay, so you hear that? Has happened. It's like a it's like a hum or something after she pronounces a word. It's like a hum, like you hear it a little bit in the caller, and then you can hear it in SONCERAE's voice. And maybe some people would disagree with me.
Because ignorant people think that multiracial people are supposed to look racially ambiguous.
So I do hear it a little. It again. We're here. There's a 2 or 3 party um communication through which we're hearing the voice on Tommy's show, and then there's a first party line of communication where we're hearing it straight from SONCERAE on her channel. So it sounds a little different, but you can tell the caller clearly has a lag time with their voice after they pronounce words.
No, I can't name them, no, but I'm sure it has happened.
Okay, and then let me separate these just a little bit more. So.
No, I can't name them, no, but I'm sure it has happened. Because ignorant people think that.
Okay, you see that people? You see when she says people, she says ignorant people. It's like she relaxes her voice as, like, when she goes to say a word, it's strong, but as it gets towards the end of the word, it kind of relaxes or gets lazy. Like if you look at a graph chart where the volume, if we were looking at this on like a statistical chart, like when she pronounces a word, okay, like me, I'm from the point in time when I pronounce a word to the end. Like if I say truck or anything, especially a 2-syllable word, but even a 1-syllable word, you see my voice stays at the same tone. At least I think I do. Okay? Maybe I do have a little lag time. I don't fucking know. But with her, it's like she starts a word off at, her regular tone, and then as she pronounces it, especially if it's a 2-syllable word, it's kind of like the volume goes down a bit. I don't know. That's what I'm hearing.
Because ignorant people think that.
You see that people? That people. It's hard for me to imitate, but ignorant people. See that?
No, I can't name them, no, but I'm sure it has happened. Because ignorant people.
Okay, no, wait. Listen to that. Ignorant people. Now, when you hear ignorant people, and let's maximize this. Let's magnify this a little bit so you can see. Okay, and when she says ignorant people, listen to the point in the call when the caller said. Let me see if we can find that.
No, I can't name them, no.
Okay, no, I can't name them. No. Let's just look at that. Let's move this part out the way. Okay, and let's bring this over here. Come on, man. Because I'm not about to analyze this entire fucking video.
Because ignorant people think.
Okay, ignorant people.
Ignorant people.
Okay. Now these two parts of what each individual woman said. They're kind of identical in the way, in the tone, the way the tone rises and falls.
No, I can't name them, no. Because ignorant people. No, I can't name them, no. Because ignorant people. No, I can't name them, no. Because ignorant people. No, I can't name them, no. Because ignorant people. No, I can't name them, no. Because ignorant people.
At the end, no, I can't name them, no. Cause ignorant people on the second video.
No, I can't name them, no. Cause ignorant people.
I don't know. I mean, it sounds similar, but just cause it sounds similar doesn't mean necessarily that it's the same person. Again, I'm not a professional voice analyst. Those of you who are historians or conspiracy theorists, you know that when they did the U.S. Congress, they opened a second investigation into the JFK assassination, and I believe it was the what the fuck they call it shit. God damn it, I don't remember. I believe it was the Conference on Assassinations or something like that. And no, it was the Committee on Assassinations. And they investigated both John F. Kennedy and Martin Luther King's death. And the reason why they opened an investigation back up is because some scientists, they presented new findings in what they called acoustics. evidence, which I don't think they use as much anymore. But they were claiming in the acoustics evidence that you could hear like a third or fourth shot in Dealey Plaza, where the other like video footage and stuff, you could only hear 3 shots. Now, of course, that proved to be inconclusive, but they really had Congress convinced that they had found something. So I'm gonna play this part one more time.
No, I can't name them, no. Because ignorant people.
Now, at that very end where she says no, you see how the voice goes down? And then ignorant people, just listen to no and people in the 2 separate videos.
No, I can't name them, no. Because ignorant people.
I'm a lie though. I'm a lie. I ain't gonna lie though. It's hard to tell with a lot of the stuff, but that does kind of sound like the same person. I'm just saying. Ignorant people, no. People, no. One more time.
No, I can't name them, no. Because ignorant people.
Let's just listen to people. Wait. Let's just listen to people.
People. Ignorant people. Ignorant.
I know I'm about to have a lot of y'all fucked up with this dumb shit. I don't even know why the fuck I'm doing this. Why am I doing this? I got so much shit to do.
No, I can't.
I wish y'all would leave me alone with this shit.
Name them, no. Name them, no. Name them, no.
Let's just listen to knowing people.
People, no. People, no.
That is her, bro. That's fucking her. Oh my God. Listen, dude. I couldn't figure it out because when people are saying so many fucking words, look, don't take my word on this. Be your own judge. But I'm telling you right now, bro, I wasn't convinced at first. Y'all hearing this in live time, but now I'm starting to think that this was this broad. Listen to knowing people. Now, I believe the top portion is the caller, Chanel. And feel free to share this video if you want. The bottom part is from SONCERAE's video. I'm gonna play this so y'all can hear this back to back, side by side.
People, no. People, no.
That's her. That's fucking her, dude.
People, no.
Listen to that shit. I know people sound alike, but I ain't. Look, y'all have to understand. You're taking my opinion. This is not fact, but from my opinion, as a veteran content creator who has produced thousands of videos and has listened to and analyzed thousands of audio strips, both for my own commentary and for things like, sound effect and background, that's the same fucking voice. Listen to those 2 words, people and know, in the 2 separate videos. The caller, Cheyenne, that called, or Chantel or whatever the fuck, from that called into Tommy, and the people from SONCERAE's video.
People, no. People, no.
That's fucking her, dude. That's fucking her. Wow, this female is pathetic. That it. Everybody share this video.
People, no.
That is her. Y'all saw me do this shit in normal time, bro.
People, no.
That's her, bro.
People, no.
Listen to that.
People, no.
No, that signature is too fucking accurate, bro. I'm sorry. Let's zoom all the way in. Look at the fucking dude. You can even see it. You can even see it in the fucking graph. You see what I'm talking about? How at the end of the word, that's what I was trying to say. It falls off. Her voice falls off. It's very distinct here. I put it right here. You can't fuck with Brian Solange. I'm sorry. You see how it forms like a bullet shape? The computer that this online tool that I use, the computer, it analyzes and it actually um it actually it displays the volume of every audio and everything going on in the audio. Now you see the top portion as she ends what she says, the word, it falls off. Just like I said, it forms like a bullet at the end, a bullet tip. You look at the bottom part, it's a smaller, it's a smaller, um, it's a smaller, uh, uh, I don't even know what to call it. It's a smaller bullet, but you see how it falls off? The curve? You see that curve? And it kind of forms like a fucking bullet. That's a voice signature right there, bro.
No. No.
Dude, that's fucking her, bro.
Think that
This thing got me fucked up. Hold on, y'all.
People, no.
I don't know, man. That if that ain't SONCERAE, then she must have a person with that's almost identical to her, in audible voice. Cause I ain't never heard nobody sound that when they pronounce a word, same tone, same volume, same everything, bro.
People, no. People, no.
That's her, bro. That's SONCERAE. Y'all can go ahead and announce it to the rest of social media. That's her, bro. Feel free to share this fucking video.
No.
Remember, these two strips that I separated, that y'all saw me live separate, are coming from two different videos. Okay? The top part is coming from a caller that claimed to went under the alias Chantel, and the bottom one was from SONCERAE's last video that she produced. And I'm just gonna close with this, okay? Thank you, brothers, for sharing this email for me, because at first I wasn't even interested. I thought Tommy was just being funny, and I don't even think he knew completely how accurate he was when he titled his video the way he is. That's SONCERAE. Let everybody know. Watch this video. Judge it for yourself. That is fucking SONCERAE. But, I was just going to say at how pathetic not only SONCERAE is, but how pathetic a lot of these black females are. I don't know if you guys remember back some years ago, I think it was 2-3 years ago, and I think it's still going on. There was this big thing. It was kind of like one of those stupid ice bucket challenges, but it was like the I'm Dead challenge, where black females would literally get on Facebook, their Facebook accounts, and they would fake announce their own deaths, or they would just outright ask people, like say if their name was Charnay, R.I.P. Charnay, what do you think? How would you respond if Charnay died today? And I always thought that was fucking weird. Like, why the hell would you fake announce your own death? Is that the only way you can get attention? It's like, who's that stupid rapper that rapped about what he wanted at his funeral? Why the hell do you care what you're gonna have at your funeral? You're dead. It's like these females literally feel like nobody is paying attention to them, even though they claim to be queens, strong, independent, most desired. SONCERAE even said on her fucking video that white women are always paying her compliments. There must be some blind ass white women, because she claimed that these females were calling her beautiful every time she goes out. Plenty of people call her beautiful. No, that's either Negroes that are just trying to hit, or they're blind, or you're lying. I mean, they must be related to Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder. I love Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder, but honey, you are not physically attractive. I'm sorry. Let me be the first to tell you, if I am the first, and I don't think I am. That's why you disable comments on that video, because you don't want nobody coming back and rebuttaling that your claim that somebody's calling you beautiful. But then again, you just faked your own death, because we just caught you lying, because we hear that clearly this is your voice.
People, no.
Same voice on time that called in the Tommy show under the alias what was it? Chantel, the same person that was on that made that last video on SONCERAE's channel.
People, no.
Listening to these audios side by side is clearly the same person.
People, no.
Boom. I solved the mystery. Like I said, if this doesn't further prove to you why I don't deal with these hoes and how pathetic and mentally ill they are, I don't know what else. I don't know what else to tell you. But anyway, I'm not gonna analyze the whole video of each one of these individual videos. I think this says enough right here.
People know.
That's the same person. Talk to you later, guys.